Hello and welcome to another episode of Music Rabbit Hole. I'm your humble host and music bus driver on today's musical journey, First Time Fridays. We're bringing it back here. If you're unfamiliar with this segment, what we do is I play submitted songs and react to them for the first time. I'm listening to the songs for the first time, and I encourage any artist that would like their song heard on the show, feel free to send it in, themusicrabbithole@gmail.com. And we got a big packed show today, 9 artists and bands to be played on this episode. So big episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I encourage you also to check out the regular show on Mondays. I release episodes where I start with a band or artist you may be familiar with. Then I head down the music rabbit hole, finding 9 others, somewhat similar bands or artists along the way. But First Time Fridays, week number 6. Let's get into it. First artist on the list here, called Valentine, and you can see their Instagram handle right here. And let's play one of their songs here. So this song is called Change of Plans, and the way this works is I'll play the song, I'll stop it at times, react to it, give you my thoughts, impressions, things of that nature. Let's get into it here.
Batman.
Looking at you, never seen nobody more attractive. Hair long, I dreamed I grabbed it. Pulled it, piercing inside your nose, make you look way more bad. And can't lie, cause I thought you was mean until I caught you laughing. Even butterflies inside gon' stay a while, jump and do backflips.
So I'll say right off the bat that this style is something I really love in hip-hop, where you have a simple, laid-back beat on the production end, and then you've got an artist who has a laid-back flow, and it really sets the mood. So I like what I'm hearing right now.
Wish I had more practice in the art of making women laugh. Instead I passed on that and missed my chance. Hope that you didn't think I was no bitch, cause bitch, I'm a different man. Once you get to know me, and you did when I hit that Instagram. Late nights talking about different bands, rock that is, Linkin Park and Metallica. Eyes on the screen, but my mind in a dream of you sucking me like Dracula. If I tell you all about my fears, promise you will not laugh too much. Cause my past with my last chick got me thinking you'll start acting up. But
because of my past with my last chick, I think you might be starting to act up. So again, he's trying not to use the baggage of the past relationships and the other girls and things like that and bring it into this relationship. It's just always a constant worry, of course. And I think you mentioned something about, when I tell you my dreams, like promise not to laugh and that sort of thing. I mean, opening up to somebody else and telling them, your true dreams and desires. It's a scary thing to do.
you opened up way more than me, and I see that you hurt now. And that first smile that I seen got me thinking that things ain't what it seems to be. Make me spark this blunt till I don't give a fuck about you leaving me. I'm in the clouds, no coming down, forgetting what you mean to me.
Yeah, loving the production so far. And I like the effect of taking those vocals here and or it's a little more singing aspect to it and pulling it back a little bit, making it feel a little more further away, where you have the main verses. So it's close to you. You're hearing him kind of spit his words and empty his soul to you. And then now at the singing part, it's a little bit more kind of spacey, a little bit further away, like that.
And I so and you love me, and I love you too.
Ooh. Love a good vocal effect. When you have effects like that, it makes you want to listen a little bit harder because it's hard to understand what they're saying. So it pulls you in a little bit more because you're trying to listen. You're like, what did they say? But I love anytime you can manipulate voices and kind of change it like that. It's cool. Solid vocals.
Soul takes flight, you can barely feel the pulse on my neck, and she spends her nights by so many guys. I know her pussy got a fan base and a fan page. I don't really know why I got a skinny legs on my neck, but it feels so right. And I get so high.
Really solid vocals. I mean, he does so many things interesting with his vocals as far as the flow on the rap parts, the far away, kind of a little bit higher pitched vocals, and then, just there where he's just kind of crooning. I gotta stop him there because we got a lot of artists to go today. But check that song out, Valentine. I'll put the link to his social media in the description for the video as well, so you can check out his stuff. Change of Plans was the song there. Now we're gonna hop over to Spotify and hit up a local artist called Orion. Let's see. Let me just bring it up here. Orion. Wrong one. I'll get it in a second. You can follow him on Instagram and on at O_de la Soul. And anytime you got local artists, that's always something that I love to be able to promote and things like that. Because, especially in Northern Virginia, there's just so many talented artists, so many fantastic musicians and things like that. So I got him here. Orion, got about 42,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. This song, Kirby, is from February of this year. Let's get into it here. So Kirby by Orion.
Poster with the color I can't, poster with the color I can't, not like that. Poster with the sin that goes back from my way. I'm off that all I keep that size up, punch him in the face. If it's really small, my nigga, blow it through your face. Poster with the color I can't, not like that. Poster with the sin that goes back from my way. I'm off that all I keep that size up, punch him in the face. If it's really small, don't get
another artist that has just that nice laid back flow. This is the music that I describe as like vibe music. I mean, this is a music where you play it in your car, it's late at night, you're just vibing and cruising, and this is the type of music you throw on in the background and just lets you get into your own head and that sort of thing.
If it's really smoke, then nigga, please let me know. I was going state to state, fucking on different hoes. I'm just trying to get a fucking milli with the bros. I just want a fucking quarter milli for a show. I mix that Gianni with these archive clothes. Spanish bitch, black bitch, I take them both. Coco, big bestie, so offset, I leave me frozen. Ride around, sneaky like Beethoven. Yeah.
You shout out Beethoven on that? What was that? Let me back up a little bit.
Spanish bitch, black bitch, I take them both. Coco, big bestie, so offset, I leave me frozen. Ride around, sneaky like Beethoven.
I don't know if he's shouting out the artist Beethoven, or there was a TV show where the dog was called Beethoven. I don't know which one he's shouting out, but regardless, hey, anytime you can work the name Beethoven into your lines, it's pretty good.
There's a lot of sus niggas among us. I'm only obsessed with coming. Why I stay with AGY. My oh my, and this shit for life. It's do or die. That means until I fly. Tesla white, cocaine white. She said, baby, when we gonna test the auto drive? Poster with the cutter.
I really like a lot of the word choices. It's just the little nuances of the word choices, like the cocaine that he says and things like that. I mean, just adding those, just kind of little, it's just interesting artistic choices.
not like that. I'm still with the sin that gets bad for my way. I'm off that all I keep that size. I press a punch you in the face. If it's really small, my nigga, blow it through your face. Posted with the color, I can't not like that. I'm still with the sin that gets bad for my way. I'm off that all I keep that size. I press a punch you in the face. If it's really small, then we can blow it through your face.
I love the production on this one too. Just those little synths. It's so spacey and electronic and has all these different sorts of elements of it. Yeah, I like that a lot. Orion. The song is Kirby there, and I think it's just one of those vibe songs. I mean, that's really how I put it. As far as like, it just makes me, as you know, when the sun goes down and you're getting ready to drive around, that's the type of music you want to play. That's the type of music you want to enjoy because, you know, you're on a long late night drive and things like that, and you're just vibing. Next up, because again, packed show here, 9 artists to go, so I'm going to try to get through as many as I can. Don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Third on our list here, we're going to hit up Malik from Phoenix, Arizona. This is a single from April 9th of this year. The song is called Skirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Skirt, skirt. Yeah. Yeah. Haters getting mad, their opinions never worked. Seeing friends change on you, gotta be the worst. But they ain't know that I was born to seed inside the dirt. We taking off, we pulling off on them. Skirt, skirt, skirt.
Love it. Right off the bat. I mean, first of all, great voice for music, that's for sure. And then the hook there, when it gets right in, I mean, just 30 seconds into the song, it gets into the hook right off the bat. It's already catchy. It's already going to be sticking with your head. Like it.
Skirt, 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 skirt. Pulling up, we taking off on the skirts. I ain't in my fields, I'm in the field. Haters know what's up, they even doubled up the deal. I guess I always had that mass appeal. Y'all good to retreat, I'm going straight in for the kill. And I swerve on them when I'm in traffic. Straight shot, headed for the masses. No breaks, never looking back. Was never handed on a silver platter. I was in the crowd still rapping, trying to get those backstage passes. Always knew that this would happen.
Love the pace here, for sure. I mean, you can tell this is like a big part of the song where he's just spitting line after line after line. Each one's hitting you, and he's getting on to the next one. Great pacing.
And I don't need to hear him tell me I matter. Haters getting mad, their opinion never work. Nah, seeing friends change on you, gotta be the worst. But they ain't know that I was born a seed inside the dirt. We taking off, we pulling off. Skirt, 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 skirt. We taking off, we pulling off. Okay, now hold on, let me put my phone on silent in the booth. I can't have no interruptions, this is not an interlude. All these other rappers dead inside, and I'm a living proof that I don't force to thread the needle. Just like Nike, I just do. And I know they trying to stop me. Yeah.
Malik, full song there, is on Spotify. He's got other songs on there as well, so definitely check him out. I mean, yeah, I think that's a case of a guy who put together a really strong hook, and it's just a nice little kind of vibe, nice little party song sort of thing, and you can really enjoy that. And I mean, it's funny too. It's fun and funny. I mean, the skirt and things like that. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome song, great voice. Malik. Number 4 on our list here today, an artist that's actually been featured on The Rabbit Hole before and has been on a First Time Fridays before, from Virginia. We're hitting up Pranay and his new track that just dropped, I believe, the other day. So let's get into it here. Looks like the production is by Shohan, and the song is called Bad Guy. I'm always a sucker for a little guitar action in my hip-hop songs.
hipnotiza. Juro que nada se compara a tu sonrisa. Cuando estás, baby, tú me paralizas. Tu mirada hace corazón late deprisa, prisa. Cada vez I wonder, I've been thinking about you.
I did not know that he was going to be singing in a different language. I didn't know that, because I've heard some of his other tracks before. So that's cool. I mean, that's awesome. That's different. It just caught me by surprise.
Cuando vas a dormir and dream about you. Every time I see you, yo te he arrebato. Got me tripping, baby, I am not a bad guy. Got me tripping, baby, I am not a bad guy. What you thinking?
I think I really like what this one is. The production is so simplified as far as like you just have the guitar sounds, maybe a little bit of percussion in the back, but for the most part, it's letting the vocals and the guitar kind of be the stars of the show. And I just think that it's so cool to be able to have that effect in a song.
What you thinking? Baby, I am not a bad guy. What you thinking? You was wrong. Baby, I am not a bad guy.
Yeah. Yes, I used to be a bad guy. You know that wasn't a past life. Baby, take it slow. I love that fast life. And you know I got that gas right. Baby, won't you get high with me? And just you wanna ride with me. I like the way she move her movements. She put me into my groove like music. That bitch is glorious. I call it Gloria. The way she move it.
Got me tripping, baby, I am not a bad guy.
Super catchy too. Again, another one of those songs that, I mean, it's super, super catchy. You're going to remember it. It's going to stick in your head. And with this one, I think it's really just about the guitar and the vocals playing so well together. And this verse here from, I think that might be Shohan that's on that verse here. I mean, that's a nice little verse to throw in there too. So you got the kind of singing vocals, and then you throw in a little rap verse in there too. This is awesome. Bad Guy by Pranay. Check out the full song. You can find him on Spotify as well. Moving on to the fifth artist we are playing today. It's going to be Hunchoreik. And you can find Hunchoreik on SoundCloud is where this song comes from. And the song is called Myself, I believe. Yes, Myself. Let's see. Let me make sure I got the right song here. Give me 1 minute here to put that together. But this is a good time to remind you. Please check out. If you enjoy this not only this show, but the main show, the Music Rabbit Hole, that airs on Mondays. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the show itself. I mean, join the 1,000+ subscribers to this point, and be part of the team here, and get to. There's new episodes all the time and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. I always start with that bigger artist. I hit up these other artists along the way, and it's a lot of fun. But doing these First Time Fridays is great too, because it's a chance for me to hear new music, for you to hear new music, and get some reaction. So, all right, Hunchoreik. The song is called Myself. This one is off of Spotify. Here we go. Another guitar. You know I like it.
I did it to myself. Thought that nigga didn't need no help. And then God for some help. This the worst pain that I felt. My kids find and make you melt. This nigga playing, getting down with. Pull me a favor that Andy. Remember them days we ate at Danny. Used to have to shop at pennies. The waters I get these pennies. I like my gas blended. Yeah, me, I'm coming, so don't get offended. Niggas want me to do for them. But I got this shit bending. No, I ain't arguing. Nigga out the vein. People wanna come back. But no, I wanna stand it. And I did it to myself. Thought that nigga didn't need no help. And then God for some help. This the worst pain that I felt. My kid fighting, make her melt. Next nigga playing, getting down with. Carrying niggas on my back. And I feel like Allen Smith. They say Huncho ain't getting money, nigga. That
Carrying all these guys on his back. Again, it's one of those things where I'm sure a lot of artists feel this at times. Is sometimes you got your crew or your family or things like that, and you're the one kind of carrying all the weight, and you're the one that's got the talents, and you're the one that's having to carry everybody and go through all this thing. So you can tell that he's feeling a little bit of that in the song.
real nigga from the get-go. Don't worry about who I'm with. Just know these niggas pulling up with all type of ways. You think you so damn slick. Nigga faking during COVID. Fuck is y'all niggas sick. Bro, he tossed me the bag off that shit. You mad cause your girl wanna take a pic. I got real people with me. I don't need a click. Dead into myself.
I got real people with me. I don't need a click. He's got his guys. He's got his homies. He's got his friends. He's got his buds. He's got them. He doesn't need anybody else trying to get in on this thing.
All that nigga didn't need no help, and thank God for some help. This the worst pain that I felt. My kids fight and make her melt. Next nigga playing, getting dealt with. I dead into myself. Thought a nigga didn't need no help, and thank God for some help. This the worst pain that I felt. My kids fight and make her melt. Next nigga playing, getting dealt with. Pull your fifth in the hand. You remember those days we ate that thing.
So I'm just vibing to it. I like that song a lot. I think it's another one where it just kind of pulls you in, and it gets you thinking. It gets you kind of applying it to your own life, and as far as like, hey, where you've gotten to where you are today, and did you do it by yourself? Did you have people along the way? Are people trying to kind of glom on to you? So a lot of that in that song, and it definitely seems like an artist that really just opening up his heart with the lyrics and things like that, and telling that story. And I'm a big fan of storytellers. I think anytime you can really work your life and your stories into your songs, it resonates with the audience really, really well. So shout out to Hunchoreik there. We got 4 artists left today. This is actually a band from Virginia called the Sebastions, and this is off their Here For Now album that came out in March of this year. The song is called Peregrine.
Have you ever seen a ghost? I think I know her name. A broken glass, or look, a crack in the skull.
Right off the bat, I'm thinking the Strokes when I hear this sound. It's a very Strokes-like sound to their music there, which is a good thing. It's a compliment. It's cool. It's a very fun sound to have, where there's that little effect to the vocals. You just have the drum beat kind of going in the background, a little bit of guitar there, but it's definitely got that vibe to it.
Close my eyes, imagine there is no fear. My own eyes will scare no one here. And I know there's not much use left to try it. But I hope that this will come out on time. Take a breath, cause it won't hold any longer. Lines are drawn in two, have now become one.
Let's hear the chorus here.
Take the bottle by the hand. I guess I'm drinking tonight. Well, what a rush to feel that ghost on your brain. Well, come on, kid, I thought you understood.
I like the vocals on this, because look, with music in general, you don't always have, and this is a compliment, by the way, I'm about to say. You don't always have to have the super polished voice, the perfect vocals, especially when we're talking about like a rock band and things like that. You want somebody that has the kind of grit to the voice, has a little more emotion to the voice, has an interesting voice. And that's what I feel like the singer has here for the Sebastions. I think he's got Does he have a perfect vocal range? Probably not. I mean, none of us do. Trust me, I don't. But it works for the sound that they're going for. So that's what my thoughts there.
There's more to life and less to live it these days, and I know there's not much use left in trying, but I hope that this will come out on time.
Very old school sound too.
Take a breath, 'cause it won't hold any longer. Lines are drawn into have now become one.
That's kind of one of my big takeaways with that song is it's a very cool kind of old school sound. Like if you're into that old school rock, kind of that like I guess 70s type rock, I think that you could really like that type of band, like this type of song, because I think it has that old school feel to it. I was trying to think of like a band that is in the same kind of area, but I mean, The Strokes was the first one that came to mind when I first heard the beginning of the song. But yeah, I think that's a really solid. I'll just getting the next song ready and pulled up. That's a really solid track. I mean, that's something that I think anytime that you're combining some of that old school sound to it with kind of more kind of new school lyrics and approach and that sort of thing. Excuse me there. That's our next song that we're going to be playing here. It's really cool. And they got an album here. Again, it was called Here For Now. It came out in March. Check them out, the Sebastions. They're a local band. And it sounds like they'd be pretty good live to see. Like, I think that would be the type of band that you want to go see at a bar and just have a good time. Because they're gonna rock you a bit. You're going to have a good time for sure. 3 artists left here. The next artist we're going to play is actually who I accidentally just played a little bit of, has been on the show before. We're hitting up Dez, at Dez that dude. The production on this one is by Bam. So shout out to Bam, the producer on this one. And this song is on Spotify. The song is called Sexy Lady. We've played his song before. I believe Cobra Kai was the one we played in the past. But yeah, this one's called Sexy Lady. Here we go.
Yeah. Say. Hey, them old heads gonna be like, ho, hey there, bud, hey there, young fella. Now, whoa, you just can't be doing anything on these tracks. Hey, that sexy lady, what's your number, girl? Let me link up Saturday, let me rock your world. Backwoods, baby, show you how to pearl. Fuck with me, I have you sweating right about them curls. Hey, that sexy lady, what's your number, girl? Let me link up Saturday, let me rock your world. Backwoods, baby, show you how to pearl. Fuck with me, I have you sweating right about them curls. I said, hey, that sexy mama, won't you give me a shot? I can light up your worries, let it out on the blunt. Talking 3 in the morning, pancake.
Right off the bat, I mean, if we're just talking on the production level, it's sick. I mean, it's cool. It has a little bit of old school elements to the production, kind of old school R&B type sounds inserted within there. While you've got kind of the main, hip hop driving beat, kind of going throughout the song here, but you've got these little sparkles in this song that are a little more kind of old school.
On the run. Just know that 4 in the morning, you'll end up in my room. And before 6 in the
I think some of it's like that. I think one of the piano synths or something like that he's got going in the background. It has a little bit of kind of sparkle and glow to it.
You come. And when it's 5 on the dot, I'll start to eating you slow. And now it's 7 a.m., I'll call you Uber home. But can I hit it again from the back while passing you drove? Nah, it's past the neighbor, 9 o'clock, get you home. Catch you subtweeting all day about the scenario.
This is what they call a baby making song. I believe that's what they say.
Saying down my love is fire, make a bitch wanna club. All your girls be hating till I say they can rock. Hit me when you pull up, I'll make sure you get through. Kick it with chilly niggas, come and hang with the crew. Pick you up on a Nimbus if you say it's a go. Listen up all your shawties if they say they a joke. Ain't no other spitter that can do what I do. Super cunning with the lingus, pipe is out of control. Put you on a different tree with colors purple and blue. Have you saying other niggas cannot fill up my shows? Hey, that sexy lady, what's your number, girl? Can we link up Saturday? Let me rock your
super catchy. I'm not going to dive in and analyze all the lyrics because it's literally all, it has to do with, so I don't think I need to provide analyzation on that. But it's super, super catchy. The hook here is, I'm going to back it up again as he goes into the hook, but that's solid.
Super counting with the lingus, pipe is out of control. Put you on a different tree with colors purple and blue. Have you saying other niggas cannot fill up my shows? Oh. Hey, that sexy lady, what's your number, girl?
Yeah, right there.
Link up Saturday, let me rock your world.
Hey there, sexy lady, what's your number, girl? Let's link up Saturday. I'm going to rock your world. It's just super smooth, super catchy right off the bat.
Backwoods, baby, show you how to pearl. Fuck with me, I have you sweating right about them curls. Hey, that sexy lady, what's your number, girl? Can we link up Saturday? Let me.
And there's a really cool, you really have to listen hard. Maybe wear headphones or something like that, but you can hear in the background, there's that voice that saying sexy lady in this kind of like high pitch. And it's just a little small element like that just, it's just such a cool thing to have.
Your world, backwoods, baby, show you how to pearl. Fuck with me, I have you sweating right about them curls. She's a sexy lady cause she loves herself. Diamond on the mind, body makes you melt. Got it on her own, she ain't need no help. Cause the trapping only fans handle all her bells. Shawty got me high, can I tag her in my post? No, we ain't hit exclusive, but she sent me dirty photos. Hate the sound invasive, she said, I know you got hoes though.
What did he say? We ain't exclusive, but she sends me dirty photos.
No Beyonce to the
this guy's funny, man.
Just don't make me feel dumb, perhaps saying that I claim you. Shawty, what's your angle? Sounded like you an angel. Started with Toyota, I put you up in a Range Rover.
Start with Toyota, I put you up in a Range Rover. Oh, man, this guy's awesome. That's Dez. I played him before on the show, and I encourage you to check him out because I think he makes really, really solid music. It's always really catchy. It's always got some killer hooks. The production's always top notch. Again, if Bam is the one who does this production, Bam is damn good. So yeah, that was Dez. We got two left here. We're gonna hit up THROB, who submitted their song here. Looks like they're from Chicago, according to their SoundCloud. And this is from SoundCloud. The song is called "Clip My Wings." Feature on this one, Lil Narnia, who has been played on the show before. The production looks like it's by Thislandis and Thislandis Sudden Death. I don't know if those are two different people. Again, I'm an idiot. I'm not really in the scene, so I don't really know. But regardless, THROB. Here we go. THROB with Lil Narnia. I already like the way it sounds. I think he was saying I was flying so high and then you clip my wings and now I'm falling back to earth where I belong, I think is the lyrics there. I could be wrong, but it's that feeling of, it's like, just when things might be going your way, just when everything might be going right, somebody or something pulls you back down to earth. And that's the part that kind of sucks about life is sometimes that happens. Where, something happens that just kind of pulls you back down just when you were starting to fly high.
It's all your fault. It's all me to be the bad guy. You know exactly what you said. I always my words explaining to you.
Killer vocals. Really, really good vocals. You see when they dig in a little bit, when he digs in. Let me back it up for a sec, just because I want to hear that again. Yeah, you hear that. You hear his lungs being tested a little bit. You hear he's really digging in. That's when you know that somebody's bringing the heat emotion-wise, is when they dig in like that. That's when you're like, okay, they're really feeling what they're singing about. And the back vocals too.
I swear to fucking God that I ain't got. All I got is talk to you can rip it off, that's what you want.
I really like the difference in their voices, which is why I think some collaborations can work really, really well. Because I think, you've got one voice that's a little more, he digs in a little bit more. It's lower, obviously, lower pitch and things like that. And then you bring in the second voice that it just adds another element to it, and it complements it really well. If you had two voices that were very, very similar trying to sing together on the same song, it just wouldn't sound as good. But when you can bring in a different voice like this, it brings in a different element, that's when collabs really, really work. Yeah, I mean, this is just one of those songs. The vocals is just killer. I mean, those guys are bringing it. A little Narnia and THROB. I mean, they make you feel stuff, man. They make you, even if you're like in a good mood, you listen to the song and you're like, oh yeah, you're right. That person did screw me over. It's great. The production was absolutely top notch. The vocals are top notch. THROB, Clip My Wings. We got one artist left today that I'm going to play here on the show. It's a band. They've been played on the show as well before. Shout out to King Street. But everything else started off with Valentine. We hit up Orion, Malik, Pranay, Hunchoreik, Sebastions, Dez, and THROB. We'll finish off this episode with King Street from Virginia. The single's from March 5th of this year. The song is called I Am Not Myself. I like when we can mix and have some bands and some hip-hop. I like when we can get a nice mix going. Really love the chord progression there. On that little change. I'm going to back it up a little bit just because I want to hear that again. I really like the switch there. Here it comes. The thing about this band, and I've played them before on the show, is their guitar playing is always sick. They always have like a awesome lick or awesome solo or something in the mix where, again, they're just one of those groups where, man, they would tear down the place if they played live. I'm just enjoying the song. I don't even have that much to say. Here it comes. Oh, those vocals are so sick too. Yeah, that change up from the previous progression. I mean, it just sounds so good. It's just such a good change of pace. That was a fun little vocal. Here's a guitar solo I told you about. I Am Not Myself by King Street. Check them out as well. Man, what a group today. What a group for this week. Usually I only play about 6 artists on these First Time Fridays, but I thought, you know what? It's been a while since I've done this. There's a lot of artists that deserve to be on this show, so I hit up 9 today. Sorry if I went through them a little bit quick. I didn't want this to be too long of an episode, but all you guys just absolutely crushed it. So I'll put all their information in the description so you can check out their social media links and go find their music because all these guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome. So if you're an artist yourself or a band and you want to be on an episode of First Time Fridays, all you got to do is send me an email, themusicrabbithole@gmail.com. Send me your Spotify link or your Instagram or whatever, and wherever I can find your music, and I'll play it right here on the show. You guys will listen. I'll listen. We'll have some fun. Drop your comments below if you have any feedback on these bands and artists. And check out Monday's episode as well. I believe I'm hitting up Chase Atlantic is the episode for Monday. So that's going to be a good one as well. First Time Fridays in the books, week 6. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Besides that, let's put on a little music here. Let me accidentally unplug this. But let's let King Street take us out on this episode here because there was still a little bit left on that song. So we're going to let King Street play us out. We'll see you next time on the Music Rabbit Hole. See you guys.